Man, I'm forgetting every fucking thing today. I keep forgetting to turn the deal on. The video on. I forgot to turn the noise off. I just forget everything. I'm a forgetter. One thing I won't forget though, I won't forget her. No. I had her about 3 months, man. I gave $300 for her. And best $300 I ever spent. Oh shit! I was just an idiot. That's why. That's why she went away after 3 months. I had her for a while, and she was a beauty. My car, stupid! I'm talking about my car, my first car. 1967 Ford Galaxie 500 two-door tank. Oh, she was big. She was black color, and she was. Ooh, I loved it so much. And she was a real pain in the ass, I tell you. I just turned 16 a month or so before, and got in a conversation with my brother-in-law in Dallas who had a car. He said, "I'll sell it to you, $300. Hey, I'll take that. He said, "Runs good." He did. Dad drove me up in the afternoon in his old Ford, little old Falcon. That's what that thing was, a Ford Falcon. We went up there to Dallas, and I paid for the car, and I just drove it home. We drove it home. It got late, and I'm driving slow. And I know if Dad had one of those phones, he'd have been bucking me to death. "You're going too slow." I was trying to stay awake. So I pulled over and got out and told him, I said, "Look, I'm trying to stay awake. I'm about to fall asleep in this car. I said, let's stop up here somewhere and get something to drink." Oh. Okay. He said, "We did. Got some coffee and stuff." I doubt I drank coffee. I had to Coke. So we got on to the house, and had myself a car. So happy. And it was beautiful. Inside was red. The interior, and the exterior was black. And it ran, boy, long engine under the hood that would run. It had one little quirk though. Probably why my brother-in-law sold it to me for $300. Is somebody who had overhauled the engine had put the rings in upside down. You know, if you know anything about auto mechanics, you know that's a very bad idea. And it just drank oil like crazy. And I don't mean like a quart every week or so. I mean 1 or 2 quarts a day. It ran oil more than it ran gas. Nowadays you could afford that shit, man. You just pay a fortune. But I was working at that store called Sharky's Market that I told you about, and we had this recycled motor oil called Ring Seal Motor Oil. You didn't seal the rings, but it sure went through them a lot because I bought that stuff by the case. And this car, I tell you, it put out some smoke. Woo, boy. We were going down Gray, me and a friend of mine in Lufkin. We got to Gay and Frank Street, 2 main streets in town. And I told Ron, I said, "What's this?" And revved it up, and we could not see the traffic light. We blanked out the whole goddamn intersection. Good thing that was late at night, and we didn't get in trouble for it. Man, it drank oil. I bought a case of oil. Went to Murfreesboro, Arkansas one weekend. Family used to do that a lot. Grandma, and all the uncles and aunts. And so piled in that thing with a case of oil, brand new case of oil. When I got back from Murfreesboro, I had 2 cans. Yeah, I think that oil's like 2 cans of dollars. I mean, it was cheap. It was really cheap, even for back then. So, yeah, I ran it, and I drove it for. I talked about the girl that I like. The girl, Vicky, one of that. Uh, my friend and I, Ron, we looked them up when I got my car, and we said we're gonna go say hello. So I'd never driven out of town before. That was different. I was kind of shaky about that, driving to Nacogdoches for 20 miles. Yep, and we got their address. Drove over there, found the house, parked outside on the street. Well, maybe not. We didn't knock on the door, nothing. We just went right back to Lufkin. Didn't do a damn thing. That was so stupid. And on the way back, one of my tires, I couldn't afford new tires. I'd buy a tire, I'd buy a used tire. And it had, pretty old tires on it. And one of them flung the tread off of it. It didn't go flat, just the tread came off, and I'm running on the cord. So when the tread came off, it made a hell of a noise. I pulled over, and shit. Well, it's not flat. So let's drive it into Lufkin and then tell Dad we were tooling around Lufkin, and that did that, so he wouldn't think we went all the way to Nacogdoches. That's what we did. I didn't lie to him, but I didn't tell him that we went to Nac. So, yeah, I drove that car to school and back, and it was a great car. Oh, what else? I used to just go out and sit in it, just me and my car. Put an 8-track player in it. Yeah, had it all fixed up. And one day I'm driving to school, and I'm looking because I'm always fucking late, always late. And I'd gotten in trouble so many times, threatened by the principal. And I was went to Hudson, and coming from the way I went, it was like the elementary school, the junior high, and the high school was on the far end of the school and school grounds. And I was trying to look to see if the students had gone in up there. If they'd gone in, I was screwed. But then I looked back, and the dumb fuck in front of me had hit his brakes. He had stopped dead still in the damn road to turn into the school. You want to guess what happened to that? I rear-ended that guy and tore the fucking front end up on my poor old car. Yeah, it rolled off to the side, and I'm sitting there going, shit. And my dear old 8-track is still playing. Motor's dead, but my 8-track is still playing. And my knee is hurting because I hit that damn 8-track. So, and the knob broke off. That car had a big knob on the steering wheel. And when I hit it in that crash, it broke off. Shit. But never drove that poor car again. We towed it over to his house, parked it, left it sitting there for about 3 months, and my brother said, let's see if this damn thing will run. So we pulled the junk back from the engine and cranked it right up. Been sitting there 3 months. It's still running like a baby. But I sold it for junk. Man. And you want to know what I got next? Well, a Chevy Biscayne. Yep, that was it. All right, talk to you later. Have a nice, lovely day.